I tried two of the most popular acne clearing cleansers, so you don't have to waste your money. Hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl Amarachi Favy, and if today is the very first day you see me on your screen, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Amarachi Favy, and over here we talk about skin care, okay, feminine hygiene, and just how to glow up from within. So if you're a girl's girl, this is the channel that you should subscribe to. If you have not done that already, remember to hit that subscribe button right now so that you will stay locked in with this girl right here. And if you're an OG or returning subscriber, welcome back to another video. You are the real MVP. So sit down, let's talk about the two popular acne clearing cleansers that I tried recently. I'm going to be telling you the one that is strong and powerful, and I'm going to be telling you the one that is sensitive for sensitive skin and usually slower via getting faster results. If that makes sense. And the two most popular cleansers that I tried are this, okay? This is the PanOxyl Acne Creamy Wash, okay, for face and body. And this is the Salicylic Acid Wash from Cosrx. And I'm going to tell you if it worked for me, and the one that is my favorite as an acne prone skin. So if you're an acne prone skin and you have been looking forward to get these cleansers but you need an honest review, this video is for you. So I'm going to be starting off with the particular one from PanOxyl. This particular PanOxyl wash is for face and body and is a creamy wash. It does not foam. It contains an ingredient called benzoyl peroxide, which helps to target or fight acne causing bacteria in our body, okay, or on our face to be precise, or on our body, because you can also use it on your back in case you're having acne on your back or acne on your chest area, okay, because most of us break out on our back and on our chest. This is a good wash that you can use on those areas. It works best for purples, pustules, mild to moderate inflammatory acne, and also cystic acne. It also works the best if you are having acne on your chest region and your back region. This particular brand has the one that contains the 10% strength of the benzoyl peroxide, but the particular one is the one that contains 4% strength. I got the 10% strength and it broke me out because I have a very sensitive skin, but as a beginner, you are not even supposed to get the 10% strength, but I got it without checking the percentage. I started using it when I go home, and then I noticed a massive breakout on my skin. Then I had to now read through, and then I found out that I got the 10% strength because I had it in mind to get the 4% strength. So I would advise you as a beginner to benzoyl peroxide. You're going to start off with 4%, okay? And if it works for you, then you stick to the 4%. But if you feel like your skin is very, very tolerant, you can increase the percentage by going for the 10% strength. But that is when you have started with the 4% strength. You're going to use 4% strength to build that tolerance that your skin needs from benzoyl peroxide, okay? If you have a very sensitive skin, this is not the wash that you should go for at all. But if you know you want to get rid of your acne, then this is the wash that you should go for if you do not have a sensitive skin, okay? The benzoyl peroxide that it contains will travel deep into your skin pores, okay? Get rid of the bacteria that is causing your acne, dry them up, and also prevent new acne from even forming in the first place. So just so you know, you're on a safe hands when you are using this baby to wash your face, okay? So the next one that I laid my hand on this year will have to be the Salicylic Acid Daily Gentle Cleanser from Cosrx. It is written Daily Gentle Cleanser, but that does not mean that you should use it every day. Remember, salicylic acid is not that acid that you should use on your face every day. Same goes to this, okay? You should not use benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid every day. I'm going to actually mention how you're going to use these washes towards the end of the video, so watch till the end. So the particular one contains salicylic acid, and salicylic acid helps to deeply exfoliate your skin, okay? It is an exfoliant which is very gentle because this one contains 0.5% strength of salicylic acid. It is very, very slow when it comes to getting rid of acne, so this is the slower one. And another thing I like about it is that it will just help to exfoliate your face, open up your pores, clean your pores very, very well, travel deep into your pores, get rid of dirt, oil buildup, bacteria, germs, and make your pores to be clean. And once your pores are clean, you will hardly break out. It also dries up existing acne and also prevents new acne formation on your skin. This is best for acne prone skin, mild breakouts, okay, oily skin. If you know that your skin produces excessive sebum, that is oil, then you should lean towards this. So when it comes to how to use this, okay, these two washes for you to have a good result, if you want me to do a demonstrative video, you can drop a comment in the comment section asking me to do a demonstration video or a demonstrative video demonstrating how I use this on my skin. But I'm going to use my mouth orally to explain now, and I want you to pay close attention. So before you introduce this on your skin, you are going to get a gentle and a mild wash. For a gentle and a mild wash, I would recommend you get the one from Simple. I would have showed it in this video, but it is inside. Or you get this one from Face Fact, okay? This is a gentle wash. You are going to first of all wash your skin so well so that it will work on a clean skin. The importance of you washing your skin before using this product is because you want the product to work on a clean skin, and you just want it to go ahead to do the job that it's supposed to do straight up without wasting your time. So now when you are done washing your skin with a gentle cleanser like I've explained earlier, then you go ahead to use this, either this or this, okay? So if you're going to be using this or this, for this you're going to be needing just a little quantity because this creams a whole lot. It creams a whole lot. But if you're going to be using this, you're going to be needing, you know, a little much quantity than this. Then you're going to apply it on your palm and then cream the product and then apply it on your skin generously. And when I started, I will leave it onto my wet skin for 2 minutes. But now, because my skin have already built tolerance to the salicylic and the benzoyl peroxide, I now leave it onto my skin for like 4 to 5 minutes before I would now wash it off. So once I'm done washing it off immediately, because these products can be very, very drying on your skin, but this is more drying than this. So the next thing I will do is to lock in moisture using products that contain ceramide, okay? Because ceramide will help to strengthen my skin barrier and make my skin barrier not to be broken in the first place. Because most times these products can actually break our skin barrier. I would use a toner that contains ceramide, use a serum that contains ceramide or niacinamide. Then I will still go ahead to lock in moisture with a very good and effective moisturizer that is tailored for my skin type. If you want me to drop a detailed video on how I do this physically, I would actually want you to drop a comment in the comment section telling me to drop a demonstration video on how I exfoliate my skin using this or this, okay? So after locking in moisture on my skin, because like I said, these products can cause dryness on your skin and you don't want that, okay? So once I'm done, the next day I would go ahead to apply my sunscreen generously on my skin, because you don't want to mess with benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid. You don't want to use either of these ingredients and then go under the sun without a sun protecting factor. You don't want to do that. It is going to burn your face and cause your face to go dark. Yes, I'm not talking out of experience, because I've not experienced that, but I don't want you to actually experience that. So if you are going out or you are going to stay at home, remember to apply your sunscreen. And for sunscreens, I will recommend you either go for the Nivea On or La Roche-Posay, okay? I don't know if I'm getting the pronunciation, or you go for the Skin Aqua, which is the one that I actually use. The next day, I baptize myself with sunscreen, whether I'm going to stay at home or I am going out. Do you understand? Because the sun rays come through our windows, and even if I'm at home, my windows are always open, meaning that the rays from the sun is actually coming into my house from the what? Windows, okay? And these are not cleansers that you should use every day. In as much as this one wrote daily gentle cleanser, that does not mean that is a daily gentle cleanser per se, okay? You can get cleansers like the one I showed you from Face Fact or Simple, but for these two, you are supposed to use them only 2 to 3 times in a week and only at night. Space the days that you use them and make sure that you lock in hydration after using them. Not just locking in hydration, make sure that you also lock in hydration by taking in water into your system so that you'll be hydrated from the inside to the outside. When it comes to my own personal preference, I prefer this because this is faster, and I prefer this because my skin is not that sensitive to benzoyl peroxide. But if you know you have a very sensitive skin and your skin cannot tolerate benzoyl peroxide, then I would advise that you go for this particular one and build your tolerance, and it will still give you the same result over time. The main target for this video is not for you to use the one that I prefer. It is for you to use the one that you feel is the best for your own skin type. Like I said, if you're a very sensitive skin, do not for any reason get this particular wash. But if you're not a sensitive skin, then you can get this, and if you're not a sensitive skin, then you can get this particular wash and enjoy. I want you to tell me in the comment section the one you feel like you are going to be getting because of your skin type. So overall, I would say that the PanOxyl is for strong inflamed acne that does not want to go away, while the Cosrx is for a gentle and a slow approach for you that have a very sensitive skin that is also acne prone. If you have watched the particular point of the video and you are yet to subscribe, please do not leave this video without subscribing, and remember to turn on the notification bell so you get notified once I upload a new video here on YouTube. Remember to like this video, share this video to someone that you know that is battling with acne, or someone that has been seeing these two washes and the person is still confused on the one to get. I hope you enjoyed this honest review of mine. Remember to drop a comment in the comment section telling me any of these that you're going to get and incorporate into your routine because you're an acne prone skin girly. And until next time, my love, stay glowy and bye.